Power is when you marry a strong woman like Tom Brady and Giselle. And she has a point of view, and she's got a power base, and you become a power couple. J-Lo and A-Rod's a power couple. A-Rod's never been stronger. Tom Brady and Giselle. Russell Wilson and Ciara are now a power couple. Guys tend to think they have power when they're single. Power is when you marry somebody, conjoin with somebody who also has a strong point of view, who holds you accountable, who tells you things you don't want to hear, who forces you on a daily basis to think about others, who whispers in your ear, you deserve better, demand more. Russell Wilson is demanding the Seattle Seahawks make him the highest paid player. He deserves every penny, by the way, and I think he will sign a mega deal. But this is the new Russell Wilson. The more Tom Brady spent with Giselle, Tom demanded more respect from Bill Belichick. It is now Brady's team as much as Belichick's. It was all Belichick pre-Giselle. This is no longer Pete Carroll's team. This is no longer the Legion of Doom or Boom. This is Russell Wilson's franchise. Ciara's going to make sure it is. Russell, Ciara are an American power couple. I stand by my story 6 weeks ago, told by an entertainment agent they were going to be wanting to spend more time in New York, maybe playing football there, but spending more time there. She's got a real career. I think he'll sign a deal, and Seattle knows they have to, and I would give up 5 first-round picks to get him. I think he's one of the most underrated players in league history. But this is now a 2-person power couple. Agents don't love Seattle. It's geographically isolated. It's either if you're in L.A. way up there, or in New York, it's an agent way out there. Every great Mariner seemingly leaves. The NBA left. It's geographically way up there. Russell Wilson, he's going to get it. He earned it. He deserves it. And he and Ciara are going to demand it. This is now our franchise. If we're going to stay here and be geographically isolated in not a mega entertainment capital, we're going to be the highest paid quarterback couple in the league. By the way, he set a deadline. That's very off-brand for him. He's always been a team guy, right? Every time he comes on the show. I love him. Comes on the show often. It's my favorite quarterback outside of Brady, maybe, of all time. When he comes on the show, a lot of people say, well, he can have cliches. He doesn't on our show. He's very talkative. But generally, it's about the team. It's about us. It's about we. This is about him taking over the franchise. This is Russell Wilson's team. By the way, deserved it last year, 3rd in passer rating behind Breeze and Mahomes. 35 touchdowns, 7 picks, which is absolutely remarkable, considering they still don't have a great offensive line. But guys think they tend to have their most power when they're single, and you've got none of it. You don't have any of it. You're just a dude, a million of you. Power is joining up with somebody who also has a career and a point of view and is smart and is beautiful and is strong and challenges you and tells you repeatedly, you deserve more than that boss is giving you, and you deserve more than that team is giving you. Russell Wilson's always played nice. Those days are over. It's his franchise. It's his city. He could do a Robinson Cano there briefly and leave. But if you're gonna make sure you're gonna keep him and not go play in a mega entertainment capital, replace Phillip Rivers with the Chargers, be in Los Angeles, go to New York and replace Eli Manning, you got to make him the highest paid player in the league. Good for him. Deserves every penny of it. Mike McCarthy was fired by the Green Bay Packers, and there's a story out, and there's a lot of interesting information. He's a really nice guy. He's an amazingly nice guy. The way the Packers fired him was incredibly cold. I won't get into that. But he said in the story that he got 500 texts the day he was fired, and only 200 the day he won the Super Bowl from people within the NFL. Which shows you what kind of guy he is. I've said this before. Everybody I know in football, he's like Andy Reid. You can't find anybody to badmouth Andy Reid within the NFL. Goofy fans do. Nobody in the league does. You can't find anybody to badmouth Mike McCarthy within the league. He's like a good guy, and he's a smart guy, and the stories are fascinating about him. But there's a quote here about, and it's a legitimate question. He was on a podcast, and he's asked about dealing with Aaron Rodgers, and he speaks in code. And if you got a divorce with somebody, but you still had mutual friends and you didn't want to badmouth that person, you would speak in code, right? You'd make it known how you felt, but you don't want to bury somebody. So talking about Aaron Rodgers, he said, quote, he's challenging, very rewarding and fun. The difficulty in coaching a Hall of Famer is keeping that connection, the efficiency and the fluency with other players on the offense. You got to remember, it's coordinating 11 men on every play. That, my friend, is code. That is code. Challenging, the difficulty, working with others. If I got a divorce and she was high maintenance, let's say, and and beautiful, but I got it, and I came out and we had mutual friends, and I said, well, it was a challenging relationship, and there was some difficulty connecting, and let's be honest about a family. It's all about coordinating everybody's needs. That would be code for pain in the butt. Greg Cosell basically said the exact same thing Mike McCarthy did, but he doesn't have to speak in code when he talks about Aaron Rodgers. And what has Aaron struggled with in his career? Against better teams and good defenses. Because as Mike McCarthy, a classy guy, said, in code, he's challenging. And the difficulty is connecting with other players. And the reality is it's coordinating 11 men on every play. For years and years, many of the American media members compared Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady, and I always said they have nothing in common. They have nothing in common. They're not even the same personality. I mean, Aaron's fought with his family. They've called him out publicly. Brady's all about family. Aaron Rodgers is Big Ben. Difficult. If Mike Tomlin ever got fired, this is what Mike Tomlin would say. He's challenging. And the difficulty with a Hall of Fame quarterback is connecting with other players on offense, Antonio Brown, Le'Veon Bell. It's coordinating 11 men on every play. Aaron is Big Ben. And Mike McCarthy's too classy, but that is code.
It's a backhanded compliment. Hall of Fame player, challenging.
If I was divorced and said she was challenging and the difficulty was connecting and coordinating with the family, everybody's
you just slip a beautiful and successful in there, and you got your quote.
That's funny. Just anytime you're talking about somebody you want backhand, just put a beautiful and successful in there. And
challenging,
then you can,
Hall of Fame,
beautiful, successful. That's funny.
Other people.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.